Hi guys, welcome back to my Exvius guide. Now I'm gonna review Prishe. Let's take a look on her stats. Like you can see that her attack stats is lower than Orlando and Onion Knight. She learns 60% attack boost, which is also lower than Orlando and Onion Knight. However, she learns a massive 50% health boost. This will make her into very tanky attacker. Not only that, she also learns 50% spirit, which is super insane because 50% spirit boost is even higher than 4-star base healer such as Revia. This will make her very strong in the trial bosses. She doesn't get defense boost, but she learns 20% evasion chance. Also, I believe you have a tanker for physical damage. This is not the same case for magical damage, okay? Because right now, there is no magical tanker. In the future, we will get one. But yeah, right now, only physical damage tanker. This makes spirit much more important than defense. She also resists against blind and paralyzed, which is very important for a physical attacker. Sadly, no confused resist for her, so yeah, she can kill your party. And yeah, she also has 50% MP regen like other 5-star base. So enough about her stats, now let's take a look at her abilities. So Prishe has a lot of skills, but I will talk about the important one, okay? Prishe is kind of like Ida, okay? Where you need to combo your skill to reach their maximum potential. It seems cool in theory, but shitty in a battle. Why? Because once you do a combo, you will be locked to that sequence. You can change the course, okay? But yeah, it will reset the combo. So the first is attacking combo. Her strongest skill is Prishe Special. You need to unlock it by using Raging Fist, Berserk Attack Plus, Tornado Kick Plus, and then you will unlock the Prishe Special. All required skills has some side effect, which is nice, but not mind-blowing or anything. Berserk attack will increase your attack by 100%. It is good, but useless if you already have buffer in your party, okay? So for example, Soleil able to buff your attack by 120%. So yeah, buff doesn't stack, so useless, okay? And yeah, Tornado Kick is an AoE attack. Pretty special. This deals very high damage. It deals 10 times damage, but yeah, it is not a finisher. The chaining potential of this skill is also kind of bad. The frames delay is very bad, okay? 4 frames. This means she cannot chain well with others except with herself. There is a bug, okay, while I make this review, which cause Prishe Special lasts more than 1 turn, okay? So without a bug, it only lasts for 1 turn, okay? And you will need to do the combo sequence again. I'm not sure whether it is buff or bug in the global, but if this is a bug, then Gummy will fix it as soon as possible, like they did on Ida bug, okay? So right now the Prishe Special always persistent, okay? I'm not sure whether it is forever or maybe a couple turns, but yeah, it should last only for 1 turn, okay? From the description you can read it. She also has an AoE combo. It also includes attack and defense debuff in the combo process. However, because you don't debuff enemies' magic, I don't think it will be that useful, okay? So it probably good on specific enemy, but most of the trial bosses using both type of attack, both attack type. Okay, so yeah, only attack is not enough in this game. The AoE damage of Assurance Fist is nice, but it takes too much time to set up. Okay, you need to use Raging Fist, Crushing Fist Plus, and then finally you can use Assurance Strike Plus. I don't think this combo is good though, because 3 normal Tornado Kick will deal more damage than Assurance Strike. Combined, yeah, okay, so because I use 3 normal Tornado Kick because you need 3 turns to cast this Assurance Strike, okay? So yeah, I know that Crushing Fist will break enemy defense, but I doubt that, yeah, that will be useful because I don't think you need to debuff enemies first, okay? Because yeah, I don't think you need to do such extreme measure against multiple enemies because they are usually easy. Okay, so most battle, okay, is, yeah, most hard battle only consists 1 enemy. Okay, so even on Aigayon or Marlboro battle, I think we need to focus on 1 by 1. Okay, so I don't think AoE damage is that important. She also able to support your party with Will to Life. The skill itself is already nice even without the plus modifier. It lasts for 3 turns, so you can cast it and yeah, simply forget it, okay, for 3 turns. This skill makes her really useful on the Aigayon battle. You can make her become a bait for Aigayon. However, the best thing about this skill is when you able to use the plus version. You can give 80% auto life to all your allies. I know that, yeah, it takes 3 turns to cast this, but it is still nice thing to have. I know that Rikku able to do the same with her LB, but that also takes some time. Assuming you have 4 ignorance on Rikku, you still need 2 turns to fill her limit burst. I know it is possible to get her LB on every turn if you have Rikku's pouch and get a lot of LB crystal. But let's just stop here, okay? There will be no end if we keep debating about that. Let's just say that this skill is still nice, okay? And yeah, can be helpful on some situation even if you already have Rikku, because you can use both Rikku and Prishe, okay? However, make sure you use Prishe Will to Life first when it is available, because you cannot delay the usage, okay? Simply save Riku's LB for upcoming turn. So yeah, I know that it is replaceable, but the fact is this skill is still nice, okay? So yeah, let's take a look on the next ability, Swelling Vitality. So this skill will regen your party's MP. Using it without a combo setup will only recover small amount of MP. But yeah, still nice if you don't have MP battery in your party. Remember that Prishe has high spirit, and the amount of MP regenerated depends on spirit stats. So yeah, it is still nice, okay? However, with combo setup, she will recover 130 MP to all allies instantly, and that's good, okay? So the amount recovered is better than normal condition. So yeah, you need to use Raging Fist, Berserk Attack Plus, Will to Live Plus, and finally this skill. So like you can see that you need 4 turns to cast this MP filling skills. So yeah, it is good, but it is not good if you need an instant MP recovery. So for example, yeah, when the enemy drain your party's MP, so and on that time it will be too late to start charging for this skill, okay, so it is still good though, okay. Her LB is also nice. It can debuff enemies' defense and spirit by 64%, which will multiply your damage a lot, okay. So if the enemies can be inflicted, okay, so yeah, I think a lot of trial bosses are immune to some of the breaking stats skill, so yeah, I don't think it will be much useful, okay. I usually prefer the attack and magic debuff, but still nice, okay. So damage wise, it is not that good, especially if you already have dual wield ability, because yeah, your priest special will always do more damage than this limit burst. So now let's talk about equipment. One of her biggest weakness is her equipment. She only can take advantage from one weapon mastery, and that is martial art mastery. So yeah, like you know, to obtain that is very hard because you need to defeat Aigayan. Because of that, you want, maybe you want to use Bowie knife instead of other weapon type, okay, because you want to increase her attack as much as possible. So it is better if you replace that Genji gloves or dual wield with other attack boosting ability, because yeah, you can equip Bowie knife to get dual wield. Okay, so for Cloud you can equip Crimson Slayer, but if you don't have Yun, then you can simply use Breath Sweet from Ramza, because it increases your attack by 15%. So yeah, you only need to have one champion's belt, okay, because I just know recently, okay, that you cannot stack it. So you only get fist attack boost from one belt. The second belt won't give you the fist attack boost, so yeah, it's better to replace it with other accessory. I prefer Japamala because it will make her even tankier, okay. So yeah, by following equipment and abilities displayed here, you may not as strong as Onion Knight or Orlando, but you will become super tanky attacker thanks to that 4 wisdom. So okay, I believe that yeah, not many people have 4 queens. So yeah, I think that's all about equipment. So my conclusion for her, she is a nice character, but if you compare her raw attack power to Orlando and Onion Knight, then yeah, of course, she is clearly loose, okay. Her priest special is kinda hard to chain with other because yeah, it is a moving type skill. So if you haven't realized now that there is 2 type of skill, okay. The first is standing type. So on the standing type, your character doesn't move when he or she using the skill. For example is Orlando and Agrias. When they use Divine Ruination, they stand on their place. But for moving type skill, the example is Eileen and Prishe, okay. So they need to move to the enemy. So this will make the skill harder to chain because there's a distance between you and the enemy, and of course if the enemy is big, the distance will be shorter, okay. So it will be quite tricky to chain that kind of skill, okay. So yeah, also the frame delay is very fast. I have said that 4 frames, and yeah, it also has much higher hit counts. Pre-special has 15 hits, which is not bad, but if you want to chain it with other characters than her, then yeah, it may be hard. But like you know that the game is not all about attacking power, right? She has better survivability compared to Onion Landu. Her Trust Mastery word is good, but it is not your priority, okay? I give her 9.5 out of 10 if you only look at her attacking power. But, okay, I think she gets solid 10 if you count her survivability and other support skills. So yep, I think that's all about her. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Prep Exvius guide. Also, thanks to Jin. Thank you to you because you lend me your praise, okay? So yep, bye bye.